Ready? We're not done yet. In fact, we have our major awards coming up. But one of them is a special thing for me personally, or special award personally, in the sense that we want to recognize Chris Hansen. Where's Chris? Okay, Chris is really one of these great Washington insiders here. Chris has grown up in the association, government relations, lobbying business for many years, spent a lot of time at Boeing, but in particular where I met Chris was a couple years ago when two young fellows next to me sort of got their heads together and said, we need to do something about consolidation in the technology association world. There are too many associations out there, and we need a strong voice. So I guess it's about 2 years ago when we first met. We met out in my office, and we started talking about how we might bring these organizations together. For the most part, ITA was a Washington organization, pretty much were heavily involved in public sector as well as commercial public sector policy, or commercial policy. But then there was this organization called AEA, which had this great field organization, many councils and regions, strong membership from small companies, mid-market companies to large companies. Well, anyway, we went through our process, and we were able to pull it all together and merged about 1.5 years ago. And all I can say is the last year, or the first year of the merger, was a very tough situation for us. For those who, particularly in the commercial world, we, and some say we're still struggling with our economy. But through all this, what I enjoyed and respected with these two fellows to my right here was the integrity in which they dealt with each other and how they worked as a team to really pull this organization together in very difficult times. So one of the things we wanted to do is say our first Foundation Chairman's Award will go to Chris Hansen, who is also CEO Emeritus of TechAmerica. So Chris, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you. This was a surprise to me. I didn't realize that this was going to take place tonight, but I'd just like to say that it was my extreme honor to be involved in this. I think that pulling together the associations that we did to create TechAmerica, I think it was the right thing to do. There were too many associations representing this industry, and what we wanted to do was pull them together so that we could have one really strong association that would better represent this industry. The reason that we need to better represent this industry is because the technology industry in this country is the leading industry on behalf of U.S. competitiveness in the world. In my opinion, this industry deserves to have the kind of representation that I think we can provide through TechAmerica, that you can provide through TechAmerica. And I would just like to thank 4 people here who are here tonight for helping to pull this together, people who were absolutely critical in making this happen. The first that I would mention is Hank Steininger, and frankly, this would not have happened without Hank. But I also want to note Peter Bonney, who was the vice chairman of TechAmerica, and Deirdre Hanford, who was the chair of AEA when we pulled this together. And then the other person that I want to commend is the person who is the CEO of TechAmerica, who is my very strong partner in pulling this together, and also an absolutely wonderful human being, is Phil Bond. And so I thank you very much for this honor tonight.